Marhaba, this is Abdulrahman from the Arabiker. In this video, we will learn how to negate verbs in Arabic, specifically in الفصحى, Modern Standard Arabic. First, please note that we have a practice drill prepared for you to practice this topic. Make sure you check the description box after the video ends and after you learn how to negate verbs in Arabic. So far in this series, we learned how to conjugate past verbs, present verbs, and how to construct future sentences in Arabic. What we will do in this video is that I will show you 3 affirmative sentences. The first one is in the future, the second one is in the present, and the third one is in the past. Then, I will show you how to negate these sentences. Please note that all the vocabulary I will use today is taken from our Arabic Essentials material. Make sure you grab it from the course page on our website so that you can follow along and learn effectively. It's a list of more than 180 common words, nouns, verbs, and particles in Arabic. As we said, our topic today is to negate nafi. This is the negation of verbs in Arabic, but we're covering in this video al-fusha, the Modern Standard Arabic. The first sentence that we have is a future one, as we agreed. سأقرأ الكتاب الجديد في حديقة البيت, which means I will read the new book in حديقة البيت, in the house's garden. The second sentence that we have is a present one. يدرس والدي الدكتوراه في الجامعة الأردنية, which means my father, والدي, my father studies the PhD, the doctorate, في الجامعة الأردنية, in the Jordan University. The third sentence that we have is a past sentence. استخدمت أختي طاولتها الجديدة اليوم. My sister, أختي, استخدمت, used in the past tense, طاولتها الجديدة, her new table today. She used her new table today. Now, let's see how to negate these sentences. For the first one, instead of saying سأقرأ, I will say لن أقرأ, and the rest goes the same. لن أقرأ, I will not read the new book in the house's garden. For the second one, which is a present sentence, I will say لا يدرس والدي الدكتوراه في الجامعة الأردنية. لا يدرس. لا يدرس. So my father does not study his PhD or his doctorate in the Jordan University. For the third one, which is a past sentence, we will say ما استخدمت أختي. ما استخدمت أختي طاولتها الجديدة اليوم, which means my sister did not use her new table today. But we have another way to negate this past sentence by using لم تستخدم, and the rest goes the same. لم تستخدم أختي طاولتها الجديدة اليوم. Pause the video now and write down any observations you noticed, and then we will discuss them together. For the first sentence, you might have noticed that I used the particle لن followed by a present form of the verb to negate the future tense that we had here. It was سأقرأ, I will read. I used لن followed by a present form to negate the future tense. Of course, we got rid of the future particle, the sa, or the other one, سوف, from the structure. We dropped these future particles, sa or سوف. For the present tense, you might have noticed that I used the particle لا followed by a present form of the verb to negate present tense. يدرس والدي, my father studies. يدرس والدي becomes لا يدرس والدي. لا followed by present form of the verb to negate present tense. For the past tense, I used 2 particles in 2 different structures. The first one that I used is ما. here, followed by the past form of the verb, which is already here. استخدمت. I used ما استخدمت, which is straightforward to negate the past tense, right? The second particle that I used is لم. But لم here was followed by present form of the verb, which might be confusing to some learners. Note that لم here, لم, followed by a present form of the verb is used to negate past tense. لم plus present form of the verb is used as a structure to negate the past tense. Here's a question that might cross your mind. Is there any difference between using ما and لم? Is there any difference between this ما here and the لم there? Well, the difference between the two is subtle, and in this basic series, let's just neglect the difference. One last thing that I would like to mention in this basic series is that we will not delve deep into how these particles will affect the case endings of these verbs, because we are learning for communication purposes. However, please note that when you use the particles لن and لم, again the particle لن and لم, when you use these two particles, you need to drop the suffix noon from the present conjugation if you have it. For clarification, check out these two examples with me now. رجعت إلى المدرسة قبل ساعة. رجعت إلى المدرسة قبل ساعة. Obviously from the conjugation here, رجعتي, I'm talking to a feminine singular as a second person. So you feminine returned to school an hour ago. I want to negate that using لم because I have a past structure. I want to use لم to show you the change on the case ending, the drop of the noon. لم ترجعي إلى, and the rest goes the same. لم ترجعي. Note that I didn't have the noon on this conjugation. لم ترجعين. I think you can recall that when we learned how to conjugate present form, we used noon with أنتِ. أنتِ ترجعين. With لم, we need to drop this noon. The other example is ستسكنون في بلد جديد. ستسكنون في بلد جديد, which means you will all, I'm talking to a group of persons, I can tell from the conjugation تسكنون. So you all will reside or live in a new country. I want to negate that. Obviously, it's a future sentence, so I will use لن. لن تسكنون, but no, I need to drop this noon and we will just put this silent alif for historical calligraphical reasons. لن تسكنوا في, and the rest goes the same. لن تسكنوا في بلد جديد, which means you will not live in a new country. This is an obvious ending change that you need to consider even if you are learning for communication purposes and you are not focusing on case endings. Alright, here's another reminder that we prepared practice drills for you so you can practice how to negate actions in Arabic. Check out the description box and the course page on our website. Also, make sure to grab the Arabic Essentials material to help you work on these practice drills. If you found this video useful, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with other Arabic learners. Check out our website for other Arabic learning services that we offer. Also, follow us on social media. We post some useful Arabic material there. Salam.